I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. Judge Bluth, somebody told me, I don't know if it's true. Well, I know what is true. I didn't say it. But y'all listen to this. Somebody told me that Judge Bluth heard that I said that her panties are on fire for another woman. I swear I never said it. I'm telling you, you know me. You know me. You hear me out here now. You know I talk the talk. If I say it, I stand behind it. If I say it, I back it up. But somebody said, I think one of her clerks, the little skinny clerk that's sitting behind her, I think little skinny clerk that's sitting behind Judge Bluth, told her that I said that her panties were on fire for another woman. I do declare before God. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Now, I say a lot of things. And some are good and maybe some are better. But I didn't say that about that judge that her panties on fire. I didn't say that about her. No, I did not. And Judge Bluth, I want to tell you, hey, Judge, when you wear, but I didn't say that about you. Somebody lied to you so you can get mad with me and then make a ruling that's going to bring down the Mellon Bank. You know, you're the cause of this, Judge. Because if you hadn't made that ruling, we wouldn't be out here in front of the Mellon Bank now with the toilet march. So, Judge, I think the lawyers for the Mellon Bank ought to investigate you and find out who told you. Who told you I said your panties were on fire for another woman? I never said that. I never said that. Pastor Manning don't back up. What Pastor Manning said, Pastor Manning stand by. But Judge, I swear I didn't say it. So somebody tricked you. Now you got Mellon Bank and all this trouble, got all these black people down here in front of the bank with all these toilets. I swear I didn't say that. On my honor before God and anybody else that's responsible. I didn't say that about that judge. I never said that about that judge. But I believe that little skinny clerk that sits behind her in the court dropped that in her ear, and she got mad with me. Mark Anderson told me that Judge Bluth don't want me in her courtroom, even when they were making decisions. He said, don't come to court, Pastor Manning, because she don't like you. She don't want you in the court. Then when I did come, she called me a shenanigan man. And she ruled against us when I did not have an attorney. Now, I told the Mellon Bank they got put in a squeeze. I told the Mellon Bank they need to review all the briefs, review all the filings, and as lawyers, which they are, they will know that the plaintiff lawyer and that Judge Bluth misrepresented the court, misrepresented the bar, misrepresented the ethics of the law. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. So I told the Mellon Bank lawyers, y'all read it. Because we don't put the Mellon Bank in a squeeze. No, we're going to label the Mellon Bank from here on out as the toilet bank, as the toilet march bank. That's right. We're going to put it on the internet. We're going to spread it everywhere we can spread it. And when people think about the Mellon Bank going forward, they're going to think about all these toilets. We've been out in front of the Mellon Bank now for 2 days. Nobody come to talk to me. Well, they don't give a damn. But they're going to give a damn when their stocks go down. I done told them you done picked on the wrong boy. You done picked on the wrong boy. No, we're going to bring them down. No, we're going to get them. But I told them, it may be the fact that you had Judge Bluth rule a ruling that I swear a first-year law student will be able to condemn her and recommend that she get disbarred and probably put in jail for the way she handled us. Now, they've since then been able, through a group of blind lawyers. At the outset of this, we had several lawyers that we won with, but later we came across a lawyer named Mark Anderson with a firm out on Queens Boulevard called Shipwreck. And I didn't say the word feces, that's what it is. It's really, the name of the law firm is Shipwreck. I'm not cussing up here, I'm not cussing. That's how you see it yourself. Bowman, Anderson, Gill, and something else. Now this boy Mark Anderson, he abandoned us. It was him and Judge Arlene P. Bluth, raised her up, that ruled a summary judgment against us when we didn't even have an attorney. This boy, let me tell you about this, and you can drop her down. This boy Mark Anderson, I heard, I made this up, I'll go on and tell you it's me. I saw a group of cobra snakes in a room having a conference about how they were going to poison the world. And these cobra was all in there with baby cobras and grandma cobras. But I'll tell you the truth. When Mark Anderson, who is a snake from way back when, boy, if you ever shake this man's hand, you better count your fingers. This snake sold us out, $2 million trick bag he put us in, allowed Judge Bluth to make a ruling when we did not have legal representation. Stay away from Mark Anderson and that highfalutin law firm out there that they got where they can't pay the rent. Now, Judge Bluth called me a shenanigan man because I said to the judge, I want to file this cobra, Mark Anderson, and I need to get another attorney. She gave a summary judgment to the Mellon Bank, even though I didn't have an attorney. Then she called me a shenanigan man. Now, rumor has it, if I say something, well, not rumor has it, if I say something, truth is, if I say something, I'll stand behind it. If I say it, I'm going to stand behind it. I don't throw stones and hide my hand. But somebody told me that somebody told Judge Bluth, who's the chairman of a lot of lesbian, gay, queers, and plus organizations here, though she sits on the bench of the Supreme Court of the state of New York. You know what the deal was this, I tell you. And I get to that, let me get this other judge, this Francis A. Conboy, raise him up. So Judge Bluth gave the summary judgment. She's the one that said the church should be foreclosed. That all the papers that the Mellon Bank presented were legit. They were not. They were not. I'll tell you what, I'll do this. If any lawyer for the Mellon Bank or any other lawyer anywhere online across America will look at that ruling and look at our brief filed before Judge Bluth and agree with her that the Mellon Bank owned the lien and that we were duly to be to pay the money, I will gladly walk out the church and hand it over to Caitlyn Jenner. Tell Caitlyn Jenner to come on in here, girl, or boy, or whoever you are, you got this building because we were legally out of bounds. That ain't the case. But this boy, Judge Kahn, let me tell you about him. So first the judge has to offer a summary judgment. And then it goes to another judge to order a sale. That's how they got it set up. So we pleaded with Judge Kahn. Judge Kahn, they're charging us 18% interest. Hell, the Mafia and John Gotti don't charge 18% interest. 18% interest on a $36,000 tax lien? 18%. Judge Kahn, come on now. Judge Kahn said, ain't nothing I can do. You should not have litigated. You brought it all these years. Not $36,000 over a period of years has now come to $3.1 million. Pay up or shut up. And then in an angry rant, I mean, his face got red in his jaws. I thought he gonna fly from behind the desk. He said, sell the church. Give the Mellon Bank $3.1 million. Now, let me tell you, you may say, you can drop this. You may say, well, Pastor Manning, look like somebody of reason would say, wait a minute now, this is a church. And why are they doing? You can drop that. You can lower that. Wait a minute. This is a church. Why don't the mayor step in and see can something be done? Why don't Alvin Bragg, who greatly disappointed me? I don't know what. It seemed to me that Donald Trump has paid Alvin Bragg and Latrice James to get off his case. Because when Alvin Bragg got off the case of Donald Trump, Latrice James could have gone to Governor Hochul and said, I want this case, and pursued it. But they done buried that case. All right, that's enough about that. But here's what I want to say to you. Look like somebody would say, it's a church. They can bona fide, show love, stone down, guarantee, certify that they have served over 1 million meals over the last 40 years out of that church basement in Harlem. That they have a school that graduates students from kindergarten through high school. And all the students that graduate from that school go on to college. many get accepted at Yale and Juilliard and Cardozo Law and New York Law and New York University, Fordham, at St. John, and a host of other colleges with scholarships. But all of our teachers have master's degrees. You mean you're going to shut that down? Even for $3.1 million? That don't make no sense to the city.